Hey everyone, Lauren Lacreta here. Today, let's chat personal brand because I passionately believe that right now the way that we are showing up to the world truly matters. There is so much fear, so much uncertainty, so much chaos, let's say, right now in the world that how we are showing up really matters because people are looking for answers. And there aren't answers in everything that we're looking for. But what we can do is show up in a way that people can start to follow. So what I wanted to do was share with you 3 ways that you can start to think about your personal brand and how it matters right now. So let me share with you personal brand. And I guess the reason for me wanting to share personal branding today in particular is because when I was in the corporate world, the whole concept of personal branding, it wasn't really talked about. It wasn't really talked about that much. I mean, the way we behaved mattered and the way that we spoke to people mattered, but that wasn't about our personal brand as such. It was really about how we had to show up. And so what I learned really quickly from having my own business was actually the first thing I learned from having my own business was the amount of coaches and leadership coaches in the world. So very quickly, I had to start to look at who I was and how by me being me could add value to more people. So I really quickly started looking at who am I? How am I showing up to the world? How am I communicating my messages imperfectly? How am I going to just start to take action today to start to communicate and influence this stuff that I know that's in my head that will make a difference to people's lives? And so I learned that really quickly, very early on in having my own business. And so what I want to share with you is some of that and how you can use it for your personal brand right now. Because the thing is this, how we are showing up matters. And whether or not we think we are showing our personal brand, we absolutely are. Some people just do it deliberately with conscious awareness and others don't. So when we are, feeling that fear and uncertainty and stress and that chaos, how we're showing up to our kids, that's our personal brand. How we're helping people navigate through this, that's our personal brand. And people are looking for leaders right now to help them solve the problems that they have. So if you want to be one of those leaders to help people solve their problems right now, then you're in the right place. So the first tip that I will share with you is I very quickly had to get really comfortable with me and get really comfortable knowing that I knew I had a message to deliver. I knew that I could make a difference in people's lives. What I also learned very quickly is that I couldn't help everybody. So what I got really clear on was, who am I? What can I show about me that will help people change their lives? And so for me, I looked back at my journey and I looked back at my career in HR. I looked back at really when I looked at changing my life and what I was looking to create and how I could share that for people. So I looked at 2 things. I looked up my career in HR and all of this knowledge that I had, but I also then looked at the action steps that I was taking to really create a life that I loved, because that's what I cared about and that's what I knew I passionately wanted to help people change for themselves. So I started sharing with the world how I started doing it. I just started showing up as me. So the first step, I'd encourage you, and by me doing that, it just felt really easy once I started to be me. Because, and at no fault of anyone's, but the corporate world, you're very conditioned to wear certain things, behave in certain ways, align with certain values, and no right or no wrong, but I didn't feel congruent with who I was in the corporate space. And once I got really clear on who I was and felt comfortable with sharing that with the world, I then started to show people that they could also get comfortable with themselves and start to live a life that they loved and a life that they could absolutely create. So my first tip is get really clear on who you are, what's important to you, and how you can show up to the world to help them navigate through this change. The second thing I got really clear on was, what problem do I solve? What problem do I actually solve? This isn't about me and how I show up to the world. I mean, it is, but for what purpose am I doing it? What problem am I helping people solve? So for me, it was very much around helping people navigate. Initially, it was helping people navigate out of careers that they weren't happy in, and I helped them create a pathway and a system to navigate out of that. In addition, as that started to grow, I then went back to working with corporates, and it was then about helping corporates actually help their people so that they didn't have to leave. They could actually start to understand human behavior to inspire, motivate, engage people in a way that people felt heard and understood. And the problems that I solved from that perspective, so individually, people, they were stressed, they were anxious, they weren't spending enough time with their kids, not what they wanted to. So I helped them solve that problem by unlocking the secrets that I had learned. From a corporate perspective, turnover was high, absenteeism was high, costs were high, because people weren't being treated as they wanted to be treated. So all I did was help leaders start to connect with people in a more meaningful way, so people didn't feel like they had to leave, which then actually impacted the bottom line. So the second step is have a look at and get really clear about what problem you solve for people. And there are so many problems in the world, but right now in particular, people are losing their jobs. They're working from home, they're balancing kids and work, people are losing their businesses, people are isolated in their homes. So if you've got anything there that can help any of those things, people are wanting to be more clean. Do you have some cleaning strategies that you can help people with? Share that with them. Do you have ways to entertain the kids while still working? Share that with them. Do you know how to set up a workspace so that it's safe and safe for people? Share that with them. Do you look at all the PTs? My news feed is full of awesome PTs jumping on and sharing their exercise routines. That's their personal brand. That's them helping people solve a problem that they have, because people just jump online right now and watch their exercise classes. They're solving a problem. And there will be something that you think is just normal to you that you can help people with. For example, you may be a chef and you can help people with healthy recipes. You'd help me. I don't really enjoy cooking, but I do love healthy recipes. So what's in your genius zone? What can you share with people? And then the third thing I'd say is, how can you add value? So for me, I very quickly learned that I needed to start adding value to people, and I had to start being seen by people. So I had to step outside of my comfort zone. I then had to start doing Facebook Lives. I then needed to start sharing my content. I needed to start networking and connecting with people. Admittedly, a lot of that is online now, but I had to then work out how I could actually add value. I got comfortable with who I was. I then knew what problem I solved. I then needed to start to speak to my market and to my audience in a way that actually added value to their lives. So what's one thing that you can do today to actually help people with their problem? Exactly like what the PTs are doing at the moment, is they're jumping on and they're running exercise classes. They're doing a Facebook Live. We are online at the moment. There are even more people. I don't know the statistics, but it's quite high, is that there are even more people online right now. So can you do a Facebook Live? I know some people that might scare you, but how can you share? Maybe it's a post that you can write. Maybe it's a recipe. We've got the sharing circle for anyone that wants to join that community. What's one thing that you can share today that will help even more people right now? So they're my 3 tips, everyone, on your personal brand and how you can use that to show up for people. We've got a choice. We can sit back in fear, we can watch Netflix, or we can get right in front of fear. We can help people navigate through this, we can lead people, and we can do it in a way by just sharing what we already know. We've got this, I've got this, we will help people through this. Comment below, let me know what you're going to share, how you're going to use your personal brand to do it. You're going to show up, you're going to be you, you're going to laugh, you're going to do whatever is you. You're then going to look at what problem you solve, and then you're going to look at one way to add value to even more people. Comment below, let me know what you're going to do, and I cannot wait to be back on here again soon. Bye everyone. Hey everyone, Lauren Lakota here. If you liked this video and want to receive even more like it, then click the subscribe button below so that you can keep updated with regular content that I'm posting just for you. So take action right now, click the subscribe button below, and I look forward to connecting with you again really soon.